No, nothing bad but the weekend.
Shut up.
Boy, you ain't see the Chris Brown Drake video?
No.
Boy, that video was fire. My son Chris Brown was getting a little 3D joint. Like,
you are sure.
Boy.
Bro, I'm not listening to no Drake, no Chris Brown until November, October.
Boy, stop it. That's the track of the summer.
Shorty, that's laid up with Shorty time. I'm not listening to no Drake in the
Stop it,
summer.
boy. Stop.
He has no real, you feel me? Summer hits is like, yo, roll the windows down. This hard with my...
Yes, sir. With your boo, you listen to... No, nothing bad but the...
Anyways, it's your boy Renee in the building, the Swaggy 4 on Instagram, you heard. Today I'm going by Money Making Mitch, you heard. You see the shade, you know the vibe.
Anyways, it's your boy Eddie Head, aka Ed So Significant on Twitter, aka Ed the Mogul on Instagram. What it do, what it does, man. Y'all came back. They came back for episode 2.
Episode 2.
We rolling. I know
Episode
everybody
2.
was like, yo, Ed, you a little bit too loud. But
yeah, my nigga, you is loud.
I was loud?
You pretty loud. You loud right now.
I know I'm probably loud, but whose show is this? Is it their show or our show?
Our show.
I can do what the fuck I want to do. Like,
I
can do whatever I want to do. If you want to watch me, don't watch me. Like,
who house is this? You kind of loud. It's 2 houses. Who house is this?
Yo,
you feel me?
Nah, but anyway, thank you guys for joining us back for episode 2. The topic for this episode will be adulting.
Gotta grow up.
Gotta grow up.
Gotta grow up.
But what we gonna start off with is talking about the Lion King.
Lion King, man. We gonna pause on growing up. We gonna go back to our childhood. Let's talk. You always off beat. You always off beat. Yo, don't do all this thing. You about to kill the movie because you about to kill it. Tell the viewers your sentiments towards the Lion King.
So let me first say this.
Mind you, peep how he was singing the song.
Let me first say this. Lion King is hands down my number 1 favorite movie of all time. All right? I'm not going to say it was a bad movie. I just didn't feel like it reached the expectation that we all had for it. That's 1. 2 is I feel like Beyonce forced herself into the role. Nyla has a soft voice. Beyonce came in, Simba. Like, baby. Like, damn. Like, she should have been the mother, not like the daughter. Like, you feel me? But, like, all in all, like, it was okay. It was okay, but honestly, it just didn't reach the expectation that I had for it. To be complete, how do you feel?
Me, honestly, I thought it was dope. I felt like it really followed the original word for word, verbatim for verbatim. You feel me? I know the part with Scar was a little messed up.
Yeah, like the Scar part, like that was one of my favorite songs in it. And all Scar said in this one, be prepared, be prepared, be prepared. I'm like, bro, this is not the movie. Like, it was getting me tight. I was in there. I'm like, yo, what's up?
And I see why you like Scar. He matched your body type shit, right?
Yo,
when I see him drop off his brother like that.
Yeah.
Yo,
that was Sharon. That was
yo, I ain't gonna hold you. Every single time I watch that part, I'm like, yo, you really fool.
Yeah, and that's your brother.
That's your man. Yeah. That's your blood.
Yeah, that was Sharon. That was Sharon.
Yo, Scar, you gotta grow up. You gotta grow up, bro.
Yo, instead of growing up, yo, Diddy, yo, what's up with him, yo?
That's your man.
That's my mans. I love you, Diddy, but you wildin'.
What he do? Tell me what
Boy,
he do.
my son is over here, got caught by paparazzi. What's her name? Is Lil Hari?
I don't even know who the girl is. All I know is she.
I know Steve Harvey's daughter. That's all I know her for. But yes, and boy, his son killed that, and he walking around with her. You should have seen his face. His face like this.
He's Sherm, and that's your man's.
That's my man's. Yo, I look. Don't get me wrong. Diddy is. He's the entrepreneur. Like, he's what everybody would want to be.
You be posting him.
I do. That's my man's. That's my man's. But he gonna get the Sherm of the day. He gonna get the Sherman of the day because that was absolutely Sherm. And then his face like this.
Sick. Paparazzi caught him.
And matching fits. Boy, who doing matching fits?
Yo, Diddy, you was wild. And listen, for the viewers out there, I do not mess with Diddy. I've always thought Diddy was corny. You feel me? He played a lot of. He's corny. I don't drink puffy juice either. I don't drink Ciroc. Your man's Teddy drinks Ciroc.
Yo, Tad, that's fair. That's fair.
Tad, we on you today. Yo, stop drinking that shit, bro. You're not drinking no puffy juice out here. You feel me?
Nah,
Diddy's sure.
Nah, Diddy is sure for this.
How old is he?
Like, I don't know, probably late 40s, bro. Diddy's sure for that. End of the day, it makes it even more worse the simple fact that, man, you lost Cassie. Look at Cassie. Cassie flourishing now. She about to be married. She about to have her own kid. Like, Diddy, you was playing with it. Now you look sure. Because Cassie doing her thing. She in the nigga way.
She could barely drink. She 22, I heard.
Word? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, she young.
No, I know Lil Harry was young. Cause me always used to Lil Harry on my wish list. I'm like, yo, she lit right now.
Y'all industry dudes is sick.
Yeah.
Get it together. Stop tossing these girls in the same circle. You feel me? Get something new. Y'all got all this bread. Get something new. Get something new.
Anyways, we're not even gonna devote no more time into it. Let's get into the main topic.
Adulting. Let's talk about it, Ed. Let's talk about it. Matter of fact, let's start off like this. How has adulting been for you?
It's had its ups and it's had its downs. And the downs is downs. Downs. Like,
damn, I feel you.
How about you?
I took a couple L's, but it's been lit. Mm-hmm. You know, and the reason I say lit, and even though I have my downs, the L's is there, but for me, I feel like the struggle builds character. You feel me? So those L's turn into W's.
That's a fact.
Character.
That's a fact.
It's all part of the process.
So I feel like that can just jump into one of the segments as far as lifestyle. How would you say, as far as your lifestyle has changed since you've been out of college and you're in an adult phase now?
Yo, I'm not gonna hold you. You know me, boy. Y'all out there, y'all know me. I've been lit. My mother, I've been lit since I left college. Like, leaving college was the best thing ever. And the crazy part about everything is, I was lit in college. Mm-hmm. I did the whole frat thing. I did the parties, shorties, everything, right? Mm-hmm. And I know people in the back was like, yo, he gonna fail. Like, yo, he too lit. Like, he not really doing nothing. Y'all ain't know I was in the books. I was in the books. I was on the e-boards. I was networking. I'm fortunate right now because I put that pain in when I was in college. So now post-grad, let's talk about it. I'm doing all right. I'm doing pretty good. Got a little nice job. Just got an apartment. You feel me? I'm doing little things as far as adulting things go. Yeah. But it's been all right. Ain't been bad.
I mean, for me, it's definitely it had its point where I felt like I was like, damn, what am I gonna do? I just graduated college. Even though I entered the draft, I was doing my whole football thing.
I ain't gonna hold you. If you made the draft, you was up.
Yo, I know, no funny. We wouldn't even be saying here. I'm not even gonna hold you. I probably would have had MTV in this joint. Like, you feel me?
Let me hold 7K real quick,
but at the end of the day, things happen. But that wasn't the right career path for me. But what I will say is definitely it has its ups and downs. But at the same time, you can always gotta remember this is you're never gonna be at the bottom forever. At the end of the day, you're never gonna be at the bottom. And take your time. Everybody's young. You feel me? Don't feel like you want to get rushed into the next big job so you can make a big bag. Nah, don't do that. You feel me? As far as how would you say that financially your life has changed since you've been adulting?
I think your finances really come into play. It all depends, like going back to what you said before, your lifestyle. Like when you graduate college, you really gotta assess. You gotta have a game plan. When I graduated college, I won't lie, I was doing like selling like IOTA hats and stuff like that. I had a little bread. I was doing a little
side hustle.
Little side hustle, and I had savings probably from college. So I really didn't look into going to job. I was at AGP, we was lit. You feel me?
Yeah. That was a good year. What?
That was a good year. 2016. Let's talk about it. You feel me? That was a real good year. Everybody was in their bag. My boy was a noob. Yo,
I just crossed. Oh my gosh, that was a great summer.
You feel me? It was the best summer. But realistically, when you graduate college, you gotta have a game plan. You should be assessing what your finances looking like, what your degree is looking like, and what's your job opportunities. Now, some people set themselves up better than others. So some people have internships, they do internships. So I really highly recommend doing internships in college. So when you get out of college, you can transition to a real job. If you do a really good job at the internship, sometimes they give you a full-time job when you graduate.
Definitely. So that's something I didn't do when I was in college. I didn't do internships because I was playing football.
Well,
so
I didn't do it because
for athletes, I definitely understand how you feel as far as when you come into the working world. It's like, damn, I don't got no working experience. And I feel like that's something that has to be worked on as far as the coaches aspect. Like, hey, we can't just devote, because some of these players are not going to the NFL. So it has to be some professional development in that order to get them prepared for the real world. When it comes to the NFL dreams not happening.
That's never gonna happen. So it's like, you really gotta set yourself up for what you get after. So as far as lifestyle, right? and then tightening their finances, you really got to understand assessing what you got, right? So you got a college, you ain't got that much money, you got no business partying in the club. I know the summer after graduating, you want to be lit, but listen.
No, I feel like you should have fun. Like, I feel like the summer you do get out of college, enjoy it. Don't just rush into, damn, I need to get a job.
Within your means, though. You feel me?
Yes, within your means. Okay, that's the word to use. That's the word.
Within your means.
Yeah.
Because a lot of y'all, listen, be on and that's another thing. Don't let Instagram influence how you want to live your lifestyle. When you get out of college, you know you got loans coming up, you got math stuff coming up. So you want to prepare yourself for all of that, but at the same time have fun. So you got to have fun within your means. I see a lot of y'all dudes out there, y'all breaking y'all pockets for all these Balenciagas.
Stay in your tax brackets. Stay in your tax episode 1. Stay in your tax bracket.
Stay in your tax bracket. Yo, you don't know what a lot of these dudes out here is doing. Some is scamming, some is trapping.
And this topic in this episode does not go for the scammers, people swiping. Y'all can't relate. Y'all doing y'all own thing. And then salute to y'all. You feel me? But this topic's not for y'all.
Salute to y'all. But listen, it's dudes out here that's counting they coins. You don't know how they getting it. So, mind you fresh out of college, you got your own thing going on. You stressing because you can't find a job, X, Y, and Z. You only got a certain amount of money. You go on Instagram, you see, oh, bro lit, he lit, that lit. I gotta do what they do. And now you opening up credit cards, swiping up clothes, swiping up flights, all this stuff, but you're not living within your means. You're trying to maximize energy. So part of lifestyle is understanding where your finances are, where your current life is at this point, and understanding that other people have other things going on, so you don't need to be comparing your life to other people.
That's the biggest thing for our generation in general. I feel like social media makes you feel like that, because I can't even lie. It was at a point where, I just got out, I was looking for a job, and I believe a couple of my other friends, they started working before, because while I was doing my draft process, they were working. So they going to Miami, they going to trips with they booze, all of that stuff, and I'm just like, yo, where the money at? Like, I need that money to go on my vacation. Like, I was in college, I ain't never been on a vacation, but one thing I would advise to the youngins is, not even youngins, people of our age and just people in general that is going through a hard time, is don't compare your story to somebody else's story. You understand? Amen. And as far as lifestyle-wise, know the right time to go out, know when the right people to go out with. That's what I would say. So as far as like, hey, you know this friend, every time you go out, you're going to have a good time with them. Every time. So you can take that L, be like, all right, you know what? Let me go have fun with them. But it's another friend over here. You might not have always the best time with them, but at the same time, they're loyal. Like, you understand, you're going to have a good time. Boom. Those are the friends that, yo, I gotta stay in the crib. I'm on a 2K wave. You feel me? It's all dependent, as I said, it's all dependent on just managing your money and just your lifestyle, in the sense that, hey, you can't go out every weekend. You can't book every trip when your friends in the group chat like, yo, we out to DR. Like, no, sometimes you gotta take that L. You really gotta take that. Yeah, like you. Yeah, my son going to Toronto in a couple of days. Like,
I'm going to Toronto. But Pete. I like exactly what he said. Like I said, living within your means, understanding you can't always do what the next man is doing. And the crazy part is, like I said, Instagram don't tell the full story. For example, I've been to Mexico, Jamaica, all these places, but people don't know.
Where the money at? Can I get some? Shit.
But people don't understand. But look at people, put it like this. Those are within my brackets because, boom, I know when I book those trips, I'm not paying for them when I get there. I'm bringing a couple of dollars with me to tip the workers, stuff like that. Yeah. But as far as the trip goes, the trip covers my liquor, covers my flight.
Oh, so you got the finesse already. You got the...
So you feel me? I'm living within my means. I know I can't... For example, Dubai, I could probably do Dubai, but right now, I got other stuff going on. You got that Dubai money? Dubai, different kind of bags.
You got that Dubai money? Yo!
Dubai is different kind of bad, but I'm just using an example. Yeah. Dubai is not something you can do all inclusive. Yeah. You book a Dubai trip, the flight is over a band. The stay gonna be
so that's something you're not finessing. People that we seen going to Dubai be like, nah, they really got a bag. They got a bag because those flights be like two bands.
You know what I'm saying?
First off Newark Airport. All right, 2 bands. Come off that. Like
exactly. So y'all people looking at me probably like, yo, Nick got mad money. He always on trips. Nah, these trips. I plan for them. I save for them. Yep. I budget for them. We're gonna get into that in a second. Yep. And I take these trips knowing that when I get there, my budget probably gonna be what, $100 at most. Yeah. I pay for I prepay for my luggage before I even get there. Like all these things I budget for and I plan for accordingly. So people look at me, they think I'm just on the fly, like just swiping my card, going out clear. Like I got bread like
that. And the key thing you said is budgeting. That's a lot of what our generation and just people have a hard time doing as far as just because social media gives you other form of like, this is what can happen when you got the bread. But at the same time, like Renee said, you have to live within your means as far as budgeting, as far as knowing, all right, this weekend I could do this, I paid this bill off, okay, then I can spend this little money on my bottle, okay, I can't be like, yo, I got us on the section. No, this is a week that you just paid your car note. So don't be saying you got money for a section and you just paid your car note and your insurance. Like, don't do that, bro.
I'm telling you, y'all got a budget, bro.
It's all about budgeting. I know for me, I use a couple apps to let me know, like, nigga, hold up. Your money is not there. Like, hold up. I got the Mint app. I got the Smart Credit. I don't use really the Credit Karma and all that stuff. The Smart Credit, it lets you know. I pay for them to let me know. Like, nigga, stop it. Your credit's going down. Like, your credit going up. So it's all about budgeting. That's the biggest thing is budgeting. And just knowing at the end of the day, you can't go out every weekend. You can't have that lifestyle. Some people could afford that. But at the same time, it's all about knowing how you live and not how your friend lives, how that other friend lives. It's all about how you live.
Priorities first, fellas. Like, priorities first, save and budget. Like, I can't even count on my hands the amount of times I done been out with the gang or some of my boys. Yo,
I'm with the gang, I'm with the mob, boys, you gang.
And dudes got on Balenciagas, Gucci tees.
Yeah.
And it's time to pop the bottles, right? Yeah. Oh, I ain't got it.
Yeah.
Where your money at?
Yeah.
Yo, it's two things. Either design.
Nah, I don't hang around dudes like that. I don't know who you be hanging around, boy. My son Rampage, yo, Kendall be with that bag. Every time we go, like, yo, bro, I got the section, bro. Like,
well, he need be my man. That's not even my man. Kendall, holla at
yo,
you feel me?
But
it's all about budget. And like I said, I see dudes out here. Y'all got Balenciagas on, Louboutins on. Y'all got Off-White on, Mike and Mary jeans, like all this drip. And we get to the spot, we get where we going. You ain't got money. Like, you just spend, like, where's your money at?
Yeah.
You feel me? So all about budget. You don't need to get all the Balenciagas. You don't gotta get every single new release that comes out. Save your money, invest it in something else, because y'all complain about adulting, but mind you, y'all spending your money in the wrong place. Don't mind. Look at me right now. You feel me? I know I can have on like Off-White t-shirt. I can have on Balenciaga. That don't mean that you gotta do it. You feel me? I'm a bad example.
Because at the end of the day, you have all that stuff and you put your money into things that you're investing in.
Exactly.
A prime example, this. That's investing. So that just jumps into the next segment, career. At the end of the day, I feel like it's big for our generation not to get stuck in your 9 to 5 and not do what you really want to do. Mm-hmm. You understand? Like, I always emphasize this to my sister, just people around me, like, hey, you work today, but what else did you do for yourself? It's not about what you did for somebody else, it's what you did for yourself, as far as working out, being creative, jotting down, drawing, whatever the case may be, but what did you do for yourself? And that's why I said, your career and that first job you have coming out of school is the biggest step for you, because that big bag comes after the first job. You understand?
Facts.
So as far as like, what would you say career-wise, like how did you maneuver balancing your 9 to 5 and then also having time to sit here with me?
Being lit, right? Nah, but you know, and it's funny because, you know, people be posting to me on the story like, yo, Renee is the only dude with a 9 to 5 that be happy as hell having fun. To be honest, I like what I do at work. I work in risk management and compliance, so it's a form of audit, right? It's
basically a bag.
So it's like everything you do, you gotta plan according to example. When I graduated college, I studied finance, right? So when I got to college, I'm thinking I'm gonna be this big investment banker, stuff like that. I went into a job that was working primarily with numbers, and I was like, nah, boy, this ain't it.
This ain't true, yeah.
This ain't it. And when you're looking at your career, it's a time limit. Like, you don't want to, like, what I see a lot of people, young people doing, a lot of people chasing money. Yeah. Like, a lot of people will do 1 year of this and then join something else because they paying more.
Oh, they pay 75. Oh, I'm going to go over there. But not understand the culture, not understand the career path that you're taking for that career, and not understanding who's your manager. What's the metrics? A lot of people don't understand the metrics of the job before entering it. Understand the job every day, your daily responsibilities, before jumping into anything just because of 80, 90K. If you're getting that, like, if you're getting that,
but it's a marathon, not a. It's a marathon, not a race.
Don't mess up Nick, man. Don't mess up Nick, man. Don't mess up Nick.
It's a marathon, not a race, because when I graduated college, I had some of my boys more making 6 figures out of school. Some of them went to Penn State, some of them went to Harvard, some top-notch schools. They don't have 6 figures, but when I'm hearing that, I'm like, damn, I gotta step my game up. But at the same time, I'm like, my time won't come.
Yeah.
Like I said,
everybody's time. Yeah, everybody's time gonna come.
It's gonna come.
You can't be at the bottom forever. That's how I see it. You can't.
Well, you can if you're not working.
That's true.
I'm not gonna lie to you. You can be a bum if you don't put the work in.
This is the lowest unemployment has been. The lowest. So it's no excuse for you not working. There's no excuse for you saying, oh, they're not hiring. No, this is literally, go Google it. This is the lowest unemployment's been in years. So end of the day, it's never no reason to go get a bag. Never. It doesn't matter if you're working at Wendy's or you're working at corporate America. Just find a reason to get a bag.
Get a bag. And so just going back to what I was saying about the career thing, right? So you really want to understand what you want to do and kind of focusing on it ASAP, because you don't want to waste your first, like, imagine you're 21 when you graduate, right? You graduated 21, and by the age of 25, you worked in four different
companies.
Not even 4 different companies, but 4 different areas of expertise, right? Yeah. Like, you did a little bit of marketing here, a little bit of finance here, a little bit of accounting here. Like, you have no strong suit. Now it's like you're trying to.
Trust me, I know. I know.
So you're trying.
That resume holds weight. I deal with resumes. I'm in the HR field, so I'm looking at resumes and I'm making sure, hey, do you have longevity in your resume? Do you have references as far as those jobs that you're leaving? Because we're gonna call these people and find out if you are acting accordingly. Yeah, like, and I'm one of, like I said, one thing I love about HR is I'm connecting people, I'm giving people opportunity, but at the same time, it's also directing them as far as not if with this opportunity, but future reference, how to maneuver with that. So I feel like that's something that our generation needs to focus on, as far as like making sure your resume matches up with how you're coming to the interview. You can't say you've been here for a year and then you can barely say your day-to-day responsibilities. Like,
that's a fact. That's a fact. So he's in HR. So the crazy thing, I'm gonna need you for this part I'm about to say right now. So career, right? So like I said, get out of college, understand what you want to do, understand what you want to do fast, so you can start working on building those stones. So what I'm about to say next is gonna tie into your finances, right? Like Ed said, don't just go to your 9 to 5. If you have other goals, other things you want to do, when you get off work, you have 8 other hours before you go to sleep to work on something.
Definitely.
Go to the gym. Like, a lot of people are stressing about adulting. Like, go to the gym, work on a podcast.
Do something.
Just do something just to ease your mind.
And at the end of the day, we're not saying we got all of it together, because it took us a while to even get to this point. But one thing I would stress to everybody, just in general, is like, hey, always want to do something for yourself, not just work for $1. Like, work for yourself. Do something that is gonna make you happy. You understand? And I know for me, having this outlet is making me happy to be on this good lights. You feel me? Good lights, and then just being able to talk to my people.
You feel me? And that's really what it is. So, like I said, work in your career, establish something early, right? And listen, when you get these jobs, don't be afraid to ask for your money. Yo, a lot of y'all get on the phone, y'all be stuttering. Y'all have no problem asking niggas for money. Y'all have no problem asking Jones for money. But when it comes to 9 to 5, they be like, we got $15 off you. Okay, sure, I'll take that. Yo, I kid you not, my last job I just got, they gave me a bag, right? I still asked for extra 10 bands on top. They said, hell no, but listen, I still asked. What's the worst they gonna say? No?
No, yeah.
No?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I see you
But
Monday.
at the same time, you don't want to look like you're just coming for the money at the same time. I'm in HR, so I'm telling y'all what not to, the do's and don'ts. You understand?
I know my worth.
But at the same time, let's get to the comments and see what the people said about their adulting. You understand?
Let's see. Listen, let me tell y'all people back home, man. Get your money's worth, yo. These jobs, yo, God forbid you die, they got Bob and Billy ready to come in the next day. they ain't losing no. They might be like, send a little email,
do a little happy hour. Be like, oh, Tommy, we're gonna miss you so much. And then meanwhile, they got somebody right there waiting.
Lined up already. Like, no. HR got somebody lined up already.
We do.
Let's get into the comments, man.
All right. So,
we pop it off. I'm pop it off.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So, LP_ just doing me. See you, my boy. It can be stressful at times, but if you set goals and maintain a healthy lifestyle, the sky is the limit.
That's facts. So when he says that, it just makes me think setting goals. So setting realistic goals, as far as weekly goals, as far as how much you want to spend, how much time you want to devote into yourself and what you're putting your energy into, as far as that. And then as far as What else did he say?
Maintain a healthy lifestyle.
Maintain a healthy lifestyle. Just knowing, hey, not every weekend you can go out. End of the day, I'm not saying you can't go out, like not outside the door of your house, but not going to a club or whatever the case may be. Sometimes just even going out to eat with a friend or something, that could be good. But when I say lifestyle, not being at somebody's club every weekend.
That's what I'm saying.
So that's the advice that I would give for him or just for anybody else.
Maintain a healthy lifestyle. That's what it is. Maintain a healthy lifestyle, and that pretty much means living within your means. Like I said, fellas, stop the drip. Stop the drip. Y'all putting mad money to the drip. Ain't pay your rent. Yeah, come on. I like what Romy said over here.
So what did Romy say?
Yo, shout out to the news.
You already know. Shout out to the big news.
And you know what time. Yeah, listen. We gonna get into that at the end. We gonna get into that other stuff at the end. But he said, if you network, work hard, don't mess your credit up, you'll be good. Just live in your means. Don't flex. Listen, I know y'all seen this shirt V Loan. You feel me? I got good feature on X, Y, and Z. But
and you got a haircut too. I see.
You feel me?
You got that fresh slice, and then you got that good light.
You don't gotta feel me go too crazy, on the clothes and doing stuff like that. Listen, for example, you could have. Listen, I'm not saying don't treat yourself, right? Have your $500 Balenciagas, but you don't gotta get no Mike and Mary's too. Yeah. Like a band. Yeah. I remember how one day I had my Velo on, I had some Balenciagas on my ripped jeans. Dudes came up to me like, yo, you fit fire Balenciagas. I said, hold up, these ain't Mike Mary's. These ain't Mary jeans. This ASOS, baby.
Yo, facts.
You feel me?
ASOS hold it down, son.
I'm very, very humble.
Oh my gosh.
I don't care what nobody think about my
clothes. I be in that Zara. I got a connecting Zara, and he hold it down every time I'm in that joint.
These ASOS jeans. These what is these? These Zara jeans. You feel me? I live within my means, and I don't really care. Cause at the end of the day, I got another drip. Niggas assume that my shit already designer to begin with.
And the credit part is the biggest thing. A lot of you guys just feel like, hey, I have this money in the credit. No, don't use all of that. Only 30%. 30%, please, for viewers. Only 30%. So make sure your credit is A1. Credit is everything. So for Romy, I really appreciate you bringing up that. Just making sure you stay within your means, credit, and as far as your lifestyle, maintaining it. You don't always got to be the hottest one, and stop flexing. Because the ones that are flexing most of the time, they don't really got it like that.
Got it. What's the DK? You don't got it. You don't have it. You don't have it. You feel me? Stop running your credit up for clothes, you feel me? And stop letting dudes dump checks in your accounts. Cause a lot of y'all credit is bad because y'all want to scam. Y'all let people make a quick dollar on your name and they messing up your credit. Got you in a check system. Can't open up no. Listen, I know my. Listen. Yo,
don't do it to them. Don't do it to them. Let me get into one of my viewers. So, okay. So Teflon, excuse me. Hardest part is sacrificing experiences and fun to ensure your bills and life is in order. Definitely. As I said, make sure you stay within your means. Don't say you're going to buy a section that weekend and then meanwhile you just paid your car note or you just paid your car insurance. Like, nigga, you know you can afford that. Like, don't do it. But at the same time, it is hard doing that because you know you just got paid on Friday and you like, yo, I just worked my butt off. Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, you want to go spend it. But that's a part of adulting is sacrifices.
Sacrifice. And a perfect example of sacrifices, for example, my man's Evangel, my frat brother, went to high school and everything. He's in a nursing program. I ain't see this man in months, probably a year. But I know
when he get out, that bag.
He's gonna flex on y'all. You feel me? He's staying low, making his sacrifices because he know it's all gonna pay off at the end. So shout out to my son Evangel. You heard? We gonna link up when you out. For me, get back to more comments, man.
So I have Louise V with triple E. All right. She says social media. Shit was put on me at a young age. Felt like I was always in competition with the world. That's a good comment. So as far as she felt like she didn't have time to be really a kid, go to college, do whatever she had to do. She felt like she automatically had to do that. And for people like that, I give you the utmost respect. And those are the people that most of the time are going to be successful. But what I will also say is try to have a happy medium. Try to have a balance in your life with that as well. You don't always I have a sister that every time she just pay all her bills, and she doesn't really want to go out as much as like I do. But at the same time, be like, yo, you only got one life to live, sister. You feel me? So enjoy the money you making at the same time while you living. That's what I would say. But
did I tell you that?
Yeah, you did. No, you did.
You were stressed and said, "Boy, you better take a flight, boy."
Yeah, no. That's facts.
You gotta take a flight. You got to. We're not saying like, yo, live like crabs, but listen. Moderate it. Have moderation in your recreation. I learned that online. You heard?
Ooh.
Shout out to G.I. I bought those out. Shout out to G.I.
Yo, you wildin'.
Shout out. Hold on, I got that. Let's do it again. Have moderation in your recreation. I learned that online. You feel me? Shout out to G.I. Gamma. You're the Spring 13 number 4. You feel me? In the building. Ow, ow.
So one of my other viewers said, Coleman Peace 7 _ he said, cutting off ties with friends that don't match your energy. I love that one. Because sometimes some of your friends don't understand the lifestyle and as far as the managing that you have to do. So if you be like, yo, I can't make it this time. Yo, you sure? You can't do nothing. Like, I'm like, yo, boy, you don't live by yourself. You still in mom and dad's house. Like, I'm paying my own bills. I'm doing my own car note. Like, those are the friends that honestly you have to have a sit down with them. At the end of the day, even if they're your real friends, they should understand. You don't even have to have a sit down with them. You understand?
I hate that comment you said. Live in your mom. I live with my mom. I just moved out.
No, but I'm not.
No.
Trust me, I'm not discrediting that at all. All I'm saying is, your real friends will understand the lifestyle you have now incorporated as far as being independent. So they have to understand you can't go out and get a section every weekend. You understand? But at the same time, the friends that when you do go out and they match your energy, I know, what you talking about. We know I always got good energy for you, but at the same time, I can't be like that every weekend because we got bills out here.
But you know what's even more crazy though? Along the process of how you adulting, you're gonna lose more friends. For example, I'm not gonna say I don't know about you. I'm gonna say you in the same vicinity as me as far as when I say this. I wanna have a wife.
Yeah.
I wanna have a kid. I wanna have a nice crib. That's what I'm working towards.
A wife first, not a baby mama.
Yeah.
Not no baby mama, no BMs.
I'm African, baby. I don't do that.
I want a wife.
If I put a kid on you, I'm putting a ring on it. You heard?
Yes, thank you.
It's a fact.
Thank you.
But I ain't putting a kid in nobody. So strap up. But nah, for real. I want to have a kid. I want to have a wife. I want to have a family. I want to have a house. That's what I'm working towards. And along that process, you're gonna lose more friends because not your friend. You might be cool with somebody, but they don't have that vision in you.
Yep.
You feel me? So it's gonna get to a point where like, yo, you at the point, you damn near got a family, you got a kid on the way, and they still want to do the shit they do. You're gonna be like, yo, boy, it's over. You're gonna show that ring finger like, yo, my boy, it's over, my boy.
Yeah.
I'm with the wife. What you thinking?
Yeah.
And I'm up and out. Sorry, gang. We in the crib with the wife and the kids.
Yo,
that's what it is.
But that's when it comes to just realizing, hey, who are your real friends and who is not. And at the end of the day, that plays into lifestyle as far as just adulthood, just figuring out that happy medium. As far as comments, I know you got a couple more.
I'm gonna leave in one more, man.
One more?
I think we hit the general consensus with everything. So I'm gonna give one more comment. We're gonna wrap this up. Wrap it up. You feel me?
You're not trying to have y'all buy that laptop all night.
I'm gonna end it off with my son King K.
Hey, shout out to the big noobs, man. Shout out to the noobs.
You heard? Gotta grow at your own speed. Don't measure yourself by the success and faith for others. Gotta grow at your own speed. Don't measure yourself by the success.
Others, yeah.
That's real talk. Why all the noobs come with the good advice? What are yours to say?
Hey, because the news is all about achievement. Y'all already know, man.
You got that. That was smooth. You got that.
Hey, but just long story short, with that comment, we gonna end off as this. Do not compare yourself to nobody else. Live your story. You understand? Don't compare your story to nobody else. And at the end of the day, always try to do something that's for you, not for nobody else. You're not your 9 to 5. Go out, work out, go connect with a friend to see what's the next visionary thing you could do. It's always making sure that it always comes back to what makes you happy.
Save your money, live within your means. You don't need the Mike Marys. You don't need them Balenciagas. You feel me? Go on ASOS. They always got the sales busting. Go on H&M. They got the sales busting. Got the sales busting. You feel me? Live within your means. Stop worrying about what the next man think because of me, I don't really care what nobody thinks. Yeah. And everyone that knows me knows I really don't care. Yep. You feel me? You can say whatever about me. I could care less. Yep. So focus on yourself. Don't feed social media and just stick to who you are. And I promise you, adulting is gonna go much more smooth. You might still have L's, but listen, eventually.
Hey, those L's are going to W's. And leaving off, we just shout out. Thank you guys for watching us. We appreciate all the views that we've had, the support, friends, family. Generally appreciate you guys and supporting our vision. And shout out to the camera people. Hey, Beijing, that Beijing. You feel me? But shout out to everybody. Thank you guys for coming in and watching the real
word. That's it. Hey, Gang. Word?
Gang.
That's it. For sure.